I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding a road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now, so I need that go.
And we're glad to be here tonight in McAllen, Nikki Rowe High School. It's 2023 5A Bi-District Girls Basketball Playoffs. I'm Scott Harrison, and tonight it's the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors, District 31 5A second place team, season record 22-10, district record 15-3, and they are taking on the Brownsville Lady Lobos from Lopez. They are third place in District 32 5A, season record 2015, district record 13-5. And right now we see it is Lopez at the line, and 2 free throws are missed that time by Sofia Cazareles. She's a sophomore point guard, wears number 10. So far, 2 points in this game for Rowe. And actually, I apologize, no score. There's actually 2 fouls, I should say, against Rowe so far. Yulissa Yariba also has a foul. So there's no score in the game. We're 1 minute in, but right now we do have the young lady we were just talking about, Yebra, going to the line to shoot free throws. And she was just fouled by Christy Garcia, a senior, and she actually averages a double-double a game, 12 points and 10 boards. She's a center and a forward, and of course, Yariba, she averages 15 points a game and 10 boards. She is the top scorer on the team and hits both free throws. So 59 seconds into the game, it is the home team, Nikki Rowe, going ahead 2-0. We are streaming live tonight, courtesy of MITV Sports and also UIL. Glad to have you all aboard. The ball is out of bounds right now, and it is going to be inbounded by Lopez. Cassandra Aguirre, a senior guard, will get it in. It goes out of bounds. He was trying to get it to shooting guard. Number 3, Judith Rodriguez, a senior. We'll try to catch up on the names as quickly as we can. Again, both teams play a lot of man-to-man, and Rodriguez trying to get the ball in. Lopez with their bluish uniforms, got some white and gold, and that pass is intercepted. Pavelnik gets it. Olivia, a senior guard. Now a shot put up, and it is good from the right side. A nice shot that time by Yibra. And she now has 4 points, all 4 points for Nikki Rowe, the Lady Warriors. Of course, they have done very well at home this year. They are 11-1. Their only loss was to Vela, the district champs, and they were undefeated in district, going 18-0, a very tough team. But in that game, if I recall, it was only about a 4-point loss for Nikki Rowe. So they played very well here. And down the court quickly comes Lopez. Shot in and out. No good by Sofia Cazarelis. Now very quickly, here comes Nikki Rowe. And it's handed underneath, put up, and no good by Ibra. A nice pass by Amber Solis, by Alyssa Cantu, a sophomore guard. But they couldn't connect that time. Again, still a 4-point lead for Nikki Rowe. Almost 2.5 minutes into the game. They start pressuring when you get into front court. Carazelis turns it over. Ibra has it. She got the steal. And now on the attack, here come the Lady Warriors. And it looks like there's going to be a foul. Non-shooting foul. Ball will be inbounded underneath the basket by Pavelic. That's going to be the second foul against Christy Garcia. 3-point shot is up, and it is good from the left side by Pavelic. And we have timeout on the court. 5:21 remaining here in the opening quarter. And Nikki Rowe out to a very quick 7-0 lead. They are coached, of course, by Alejandro Robles. He's in his 5th year. Very good year last year. They went to the area round before they were eliminated. Opened up the playoffs last year at home. They were 14-0 in district, Nikki Rowe. Went 32-5 overall. I had the opportunity and honor to do last year's game when they beat Mercedes here. Was very impressed with them then. Very impressed with them tonight. Meanwhile, Alberto Reina, he is in his 1st year as the coach for Lopez. He coached 8 years actually in Brooklyn. A boys coach, also was involved with the boys team at Lopez. They're the Lady Lobos. And of course, Nikki Rowe, the Lady Warriors. Both teams had strong teams at the top of their district. As a matter of fact, last night, Brownsville Veterans Memorial, they won 18-0 in district, undefeated, and they won their by-district game. They beat Sherryland last night, 55-28, so they will go into the second round, and of course, each one of these teams also trying to advance into the second round of the playoffs. Lopez will inbound the ball. Carrizales has it. Ball now to Dee Howard. She's a sophomore guard and forward. Ball underneath, put up, partially blocked. Now a second chance, and there's going to be a whistle. Dee Howard with a couple chances. Lizette Neola, a junior, number 11 in the game. And that foul is going to be right now against Ibra. Of course, the score, 15 points a game. She picks up her second foul. We'll see if there's going to be a substitution. First free throw attempt, no good that time by Dee Howard. And Ibra will come out of the game with those 2 fouls. And Emma de la Cruz, a sophomore guard, will check in for Nikki Rowe. Second free throw attempt, no good. Again, early on, Brownsville has struggled from the charity stripe. Let us see what we will get this time. It's going to be a drive toward the basket for Sila Flores. She misses. Now at the other end, ball goes out of bounds, and Flores tried to save it from going out of bounds, but it looks like the ball will go over to Lopez. And inbounding the ball will be Lizette Neola, a junior. Again, 3 minutes plus into the ball game, and still waiting for the first score for Brownsville. Dee Howard puts the ball up. She is fouled, and she will be going to the charity stripe. Our officials tonight, referee Kelly Moore, umpire 1 Nelson Juarez, and umpire number 2 Mike Oliveira. Good talking to them before the game. And again, another missed free throw. What is that, about the 5th straight free throw missed tonight? We'll check at halftime, but again, Brownsville Lopez, the Lady Lobos, have struggled from the charity stripe. Again, no good, but it's rebounded, put up, missed by Neola. They get the rebound. Agatti tries to find someone open underneath, now back out. Long shot Up no good, and it's going to be saved for a moment by the home team. It was saved by Flores, and then we have a whistle and a foul, and Lopez going back to the line where they've really struggled here tonight. That is going to be the 5th team foul so far against Nikki Rowe. It's going to be against De La Cruz, and it is going to be her 2nd. At the line is Dee Howard, and again, she has really struggled so far tonight at the charity stripe. Puts up the shot, and that time it's good. So, with 4:31 remaining here in the opening quarter, first point of the night for the Lady Lobos. And coming into the game right now, Allison Crow, a junior forward. She will come in for the home team. Sila Flores goes off. Another missed free throw, and it is rebounded this time by Allison Conroe. Quickly down court it goes. Shot put up, and it's good. Basket is good for the Lady Warriors. Scoring on that play is Evelyn Valletto, a senior forward. She's another one of those players who averages a double-double per game, averaging 14 points and 11 boards. On that foul is going to be Dee Howard, her first, team's 3rd. At the line, free throw attempt no good, and it will be rebounded by Judith Rodriguez, a senior shooting guard. And right now we are going to have full court pressure, but Lopez gets it into the front court, and going all the way to put up the shot and missing it is Calazetas. Fight for it on the floor. Lopez has it. Lady Lobos put up. Basket is no good, and rebounded by Conroe. Quickly down the court. Here comes the team, the home team, and scoring is going to be Emma De La Cruz. She will be going to the free throw line, trying to connect on the 3-point attempt. 9-1. It is the team ahead now. The home team doing a very nice job out there. The Lady Warriors, that foul going to be against Cassandra Agatti Sr. Free throw attempt missed by De La Cruz, and there's going to be a whistle. 11-1, a double-digit lead for the Lady Warriors. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be inbounded by Lizette Neola, a junior. And she gets the ball into Sofia Cazareles. She brings it into the front court. And there is going to be a ball handling violation. Ball will go over on the turnover to the Lady Warriors. So they've done a very nice job so far. Remember, we mentioned earlier, Bella is the only team that has defeated them on this home court. Home cooking has been very good for the Lady Warriors. Pass underneath, and it is put up and in by Valero. Nice pass inside, and there was the connection on the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will remain possession of Lopez. Cassandra Agatti, the guard, will inbound it from near her own basket. 13-1 the score. Biggest lead of the night right now for the Lady Warriors. And the pass down court goes out of bounds. The long pass cannot be controlled by Dee Howard. It's the out of bounds line. Turnover to the Lady Warriors. Clock running, 3:24 remaining. Had a nice talk with the Lady Warriors head coach today. We'll talk more about Coach Robles as we get an opportunity. Underneath, it is up and in. Nice job that time by Valero. 15-1. Game so far just completely dominated. And what a spin move. Couldn't get the basket, but a nice job out there trying to get the basket by Alyssa Cantu. She gets about 3 steals a game, averages 12 points. Working hard. And it looks like we're going to have a substitution. Yes, coming off the board is coming off the court, I should say, is Cantu. There is a steal and a whistle after Pavelic gets the ball. Going to be a turnover, I believe, over to Lopez. Valentina Saldivat, a sophomore guard, has come on now, number 3 for the Lady Warriors. Ball inbounded by Agatti. tries to get it to a player underneath. Pass no good by Carrizales. Try to get over to Howard. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Warriors. 2:46 remaining here in the first quarter. 3-point shot, good. Saldivar, who just came in, makes the shot, gets her first points of the night. Good job for the sophomore. A long pass down court is intercepted by Judith Rodriguez. Now it is stolen away by D. Howard. Howard has it underneath, laid up and in, and that is going to be the first field goal of the night for Lopez. Carrizales gets it, and we have under 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, just the first field goal of the night for Lopez. Shot goes in and out that time. Attempted by Velado. We have a whistle, and ball will go over to Lopez. Going to be a foul. And that foul is going to be against Rodriguez. It is going to be her third. Actually, her first. Team sixth. Ball stolen, and it is going to be no good, but rebounded by the girl who stole it. Ovelik. Now, the layup was missed by De La Cruz, but again, pressure still put on by the Lady Warriors. Couple shots missed by Valero. Ball outside. Going around the perimeter. De La Cruz has it. On top to Saldivar. She puts it up. Air ball. Try to save it as Conroe. Does get it to her teammate. Underneath. Ovelik had it for a minute. Now on the ground, it looks like we're going to have a jump ball. A jump ball. Saldivar among those fighting for it. Good crowd out here tonight. 15-point lead for the Lady Warriors, 18-3. Substitution. Coming in right now is going to be Conroe, I believe, and going off is going to be Ovelik, senior guard. Ball inbounded. Foot on the line, no good by Valentina on the shot. Quickly up the court. Here comes Lopez in transition. Carrizales misses the shot, but there is a whistle. Going to be a foul against the Lady Warriors, and Carrizales will be going to the line. Seventh team foul. Going to be against Cantu, her first. Again, another missed free throw. Probably missed about, 6 or 7, maybe made 1 so far in this game. That has been a bugaboo tonight so far. An Achilles heel for the visitors, though Carrizales does make that free throw. And the score is now 18-4, approaching the final minute. And that time, going for the ball is Dee Howard. She bumps into Evelyn Valero, and there is going to be a foul. Non-shooting foul. Inbounding the ball will be Emma De La Cruz. For Howard, that is going to be her second, team's 5th. So a ball will come into Alyssa Cantu. Again, she averages 12 points a game, takes the long shot, air ball, goes out of bounds, over to Lopez. Remember Warriors' motto, Warriors now, Warriors forever. And so far, this first quarter probably feels forever for Lopez, as there's just another turnover, that by Valero, but then it is Lopez getting a turnover, but they try to get the ball down court and turn it over again. So both teams with some sloppy play here in the final 50 seconds of the first quarter. Glad to have you aboard. Glad to have the opportunity to fill in for Mark May tonight, who's on assignment. Always fun doing games here in my hometown of McAllen, at least the hometown I live now. Dee Howard gets the ball and takes it in after a nice pass. And it is now 18-6. Only 2 field goals so far in the first quarter by the Lady Lobos. Shot no good. Lopez with the rebound. Gonzalez brings it up court. She goes down, sits on the end line, right in front of her bench. Turnover to the Lady Warriors. Let's see if they go for the final shot with 19 ticks remaining on the first quarter clock. And they with a 12-point lead, 18-6. Down the court comes the ball. Shot put up, 2-point attempt, all net by Pavelic. 14-point lead. Going to be tough for Lopez to get a shot up. D. Howard has it, will not have time to get the ball up. And we've gone through 1 quarter of play in the bi-district round of the playoffs. It's the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe right now over the Lady Lopez Brownsville, actually the Lady Lobos, I should say, of Brownsville Lopez, 26. You are listening to basketball on MIT Sports,
where we've invited about 40 students from our high schools that will participate in learning about emotional intelligence. They're going to be able to explore the areas of strengths and weaknesses within them so that they can learn how to increase their emotional quotient and also tie that to nature. They'll be taking some nature walks and connecting emotional intelligence to nature.
I started to be more self-aware. I started to self-regulate my emotions. I started to be motivated. What's the key?
It has to do a lot with EQ because we're discovering mindfulness and what it means. So going out with nature, having some alone time with the ASMR about nature, so like the breeze, it feels really nice.
We have high school today, and we will be inviting middle school students and elementary students so that they can come out here to Quinta Mazatlan, learn about emotional intelligence, strengthen their emotional quotient, and also tie that to nature walks and things of that.
We're back at the gymnasium of Nikki Rowe High School in McAllen, Texas. Brownsville Lopez, number 2 in 32-5A. We're in the opening round of the UIL playoffs. Actually, Brownsville Lopez, I should say, number 3 in their district in 32-5A. Nikki Rowe, number 2 in 31-5A. These two teams meeting, and so far it's been dominated in the first quarter by the home team, 20-6. Lopez seeing if they can get something going. One of their main problems was free throws. Only hit 2. This time, D. Howard, who really struggled from the free throw line, gets her layup in, her shot in, and so it's 20-8, 8-minute quarters here in basketball. Rowe 23-10, 14-4 in district. That shot is good. 3-point attempt good that time by Evelyn Velado. Lopez 20-15, 13-6 in district. Lopez, midnight blue, gold, and white uniforms. Of course, Nikki Rowe, they have got their green, gold, and white uniforms. Turnover to our right by Lopez. Ball will go back over to the Lady Warriors. Again, trying to make it to the area round for the second year in a row. So far off to a quick start. Remember, one of their best players sat on the bench quite a bit with 2 fouls, and that time a shot missed by number 13, Alyssa Cantu, but I believe it was Valero with the follow-up. Yulissa Ibra missed a lot of the first quarter when she picked up 2 quick fouls. As we mentioned, she is averaging 15 points and 10 rebounds a game. Got a couple quick baskets, but had to sit on the bench quite a bit. She's back in there, so she will be a factor. Cazarelis has the ball over to D. Howard. Now to Cassandra Agatti, and we are going to have a whistle. And a ball over to the Warriors. 17 fouls so far against the Lady Warriors. Lady Lobos with 5 again. We have Brownsville Lopez, the girls against Nikki Rowe's girls. Both teams do a lot of man-to-man. It's going to be traveling against the Warriors. Ball back over to Lopez. 25-8. Biggest lead of the night so far for the Lady Warriors. Coming up the ball, Igari, a senior. And we're going to have a whistle. And I believe a charge. It is going to be against Igari. Going to be her second foul. 16 foul. And back on the attack. Here comes the Warriors. Nice shot. What a move. That time by Alyssa Cantu. Gets around one player. Off balance. Connects on the two. The defense, of course, for the Warriors, they meet at half court. A little trap at half court. Gets a turnover. And back on the attack. Here comes Cantu. Tries to get it down low to Yebra. Can't get it to her. And there's going to be a foul, I believe, called. Yes, there is. And because they are in the bonus, the Lady Lobos will be going to the foul line. And that is going to be the third foul against Yebra. Remember, she picked up two quick ones in the first quarter, picks up one now. We'll see if she is going to sit on the bench maybe for the rest of the half, and she is. So she is coming out of the game. Dee Howard, who's really struggled at the line tonight, free throw line, is going to attempt one there. And this time she makes one. But again, the big news is Yebra in foul trouble tonight. Fortunately, the rest of the Lady Warriors have picked up the slack. Second free throw good for Dee Howard. Let's see if that gets her motivated. Back on the attack. Among the Rowe players in that right now, the young lady they tried to get the ball to, but it was knocked out of bounds. Caitlin Lopez, a senior, number 5. She's seen some action now with Yebra on the bench. Open for the three-pointer, left corner, all net. Nice. Pavelik gets the three. Usually, as we mentioned, Lady Warriors drop back to half court, then they start applying the pressure. That has caused problems tonight for the visitors. Once again, a turnover because of the defensive pressure and going all the way for the score. A nice job by Pavelik. Remember, she just hit from the outside on the previous attempt she had and very quickly picks up another two, this time driving to the basket. And that time, tripping and falling is Harazelis. Is there going to be a foul called? There is. And she will go to the line. She was tripped, apparently. And that foul is going to be against Sila Flores, a sophomore guard, number 30. It is her first 9th team foul. That free throw good, so maybe the Lady Lobos are starting to get their shooting together from the free throw line. Now they've hit 3 consecutive shots from the free throw line. I think at one point they may have missed like 6 in a row in the first quarter. That second one, though, is no good. And as you know, very quickly down court, the ball can be moved by the Lady Warriors. They get it to the lane, and there's going to be a foul. 32-11 the score, 4:32 remaining until halftime. That foul is going to be against Christy Garcia. Again, another player that's very important to her team in foul trouble. That's her third. We mentioned she averages 10 points and 10 boards a game. First free throw attempt is up and no good by Sila Flores. And because of that third foul, Christy Garcia is going to have to sit on the bench. So 2 of the key post players for each team are in foul trouble with 3 apiece here in the first half with still 4:32 to go. Ball out of bounds. Lizette Noyola has come in with the foul trouble to Garcia. She's a junior. Ball out of bounds. Goes to the Lady Warriors. In the corner to Pollock, or Pavalik, I should say. She can hit that shot. This time, no good on the shot by Cantu. but the Lady Warriors still have it. Fight for it. Goes to the floor. Does Valero. It is turned over to the Lopez. D. Howard, she's going to try to drive, and she does. Gets ahead of two defenders, stays ahead of them, and gets the layup. 9 fouls for the Lady Warriors, and that shot put up and in that time. Nice job by Valero. So 34-13 the score. 7 fouls against the Lady Lobos. Under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. We're halfway through. And that time, pounding the floor is Alyssa Cantu. Tried to steal the ball away, but instead gets charged with a foul. And now in the double bonus for the remainder of the half is going to be the Lady Lobos. That'll be the second foul against Cantu. Free throw attempt upcoming. First shot is good. 20-point lead now, 34-14 for Nikki Rowe, the home team tonight, playing on their home court. They're the higher seed, and that free throw is good, so it's now 34-15. Those shots by Judith Rodriguez. At the other end, no good, but getting a rebound and then kicking it out is Valero, but is taken away by the Lobos and put up and no good by D. Howard. She's pretty tough underneath the basket going for the shot. Remember, she got ahead of a couple defenders to make a layup a few moments ago. That time she is fouled, will go to the line. She really struggled with her free throws in the first quarter, but last time that she was there, hit both of them. That foul against Sila Flores. She has 2. That free throw no good. As we mentioned, the Lady Lobos will be in the double bonus for the remainder of the first half. Coming in right now is Emma De La Cruz. Going off is Sila Flores. Substitution for the Lady Warriors. Second free throw no good. Rebounded by the young lady who just came in. De La Cruz gets it quickly down court. With the ball is Cantu. She's the point guard. Looking to set things up. Gets it on top to De La Cruz. De La Cruz has it. Gets it now over on top to Cantu. She misses the shot. First it went in the corner to Pavelic. She got it over on top to De La Cruz. Shot was missed, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Caitlin Lopez will inbound the ball. Pavelic likes to shoot from that left corner. This time no good, but a rebound and put in. Nice effort by Evelyn Valero on the offensive rebound and muscled her way for 2 more points. 36-15 is the score. D. Howard, who doesn't mind driving down court. Blocking foul. She'll go to the free throw line. And again, we see a foul against Evelyn Valero. It'll be her first. In the double bonus, as we mentioned earlier, are the Lady Lobos. Free throw attempt is good. So I believe in this quarter, if memory serves me correctly, Howard is 3 of 5 so far, free throw shooting. Second attempt, no good. Rebounded maybe by one of her teammates. No, couldn't get control. Cassandra Agatti, the senior, loses it out of bounds. Back over to the Lady Warriors. They've got that big lead of 20 points. They've led all the way. I remember them getting off to a quick start. I think they almost were in double-digit scoring before the Lady Lobos got on the board. That's an arching shot from the right corner. No good, but there's a whistle. We've seen Olivia Pavelic hit those shots from the left side. This time tries it from the right side. Doesn't make it, but she's fouled. It's going to be against Nola. Her first, team's 8th. She's a good shooter, as you can see with that free throw. Nice form, all net. Second attempt coming up. No good. And since she was fouled while attempting a three-point attempt, she gets an opportunity at 3 free throws. Good crowd here. Appreciate everyone coming out from both schools to support girls basketball in the Rio Grande Valley. Ball has gotten out to Noyola. Noyola has some problems. Ball knocked out of bounds, but it will remain in the possession of the Lady Lobos. My crew tonight, appreciate them. Rael Ramos on camera, Roy Gonzalez producing and streaming, and also on graphics, Victoria Alvarado. And that shot up and good by the Lady Lobos. Back to a 20-point lead, approaching 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. And there's going to be a foul. Right now, Lady Warriors 1 foul away from going into the double bonus themselves. Going to the line, Emma Valario, we mentioned, or at least I think we have. This freshman is averaging double digits in both rebounds and points. And do want to mention Dee Howard, I believe, just picked up her 3rd foul, so she had to come out of the game. Christy Garcia, who I believe has 3 fouls herself, is back in. First free throw no good, misses on the free throw attempts, and it is rebound by Judith Rodriguez. Down court to Noyola. Noyola to the baseline and turns the ball over. Inbounding it is De La Cruz. So a lot of young ladies in foul trouble today for both teams. We'll see if we go all the way. Little Euro step, missed shot, no good by Cantu, but again, Valado puts it up and in. Remember, she is averaging 14 points and 11 boards a game. She is a senior forward. I said she was a freshman. I was in error. I was looking at F, which meant forward, not freshman. Coming up the court, tries to put it in. Carzales. A little fingertip layup, no good. Now a three-point attempt, top of the circle, off the back of the rim by De La Cruz, and it is rebounded by Garcia. Garcia's missed a lot of time with foul trouble tonight. Now Carzales does a spin move, but obviously her feet moved a little too much. Coming back in, Allison Conroe, and she will give Valero a breather for the final minute here of the half. Don't want to get Valero in any kind of foul trouble here with 1 minute remaining, as important as she is. Wow. Little wild shot missed that time by Cantu. And the ball will now go out of bounds. Lopez will inbound it to the right of the basket. Over to De La Cruz. She drives. Is that going to be a charge? It is. It is. Good position under the basket, I believe, by Carzales. And there is a charging foul. It's going to be the 3rd on De La Cruz. Now, the ball is going to be turned over. Allison Conroe has it. Ball now goes out and up. No good on the three-pointer by Cantu. Following the pass by Pavelic. Quickly down court. Ball knocked away. Nice job trying to steal the ball. Pavelic knocked the ball away from Carzales. And Lopez will remain possession of the ball. Coming in the final 24 seconds is going to be Flores. De La Cruz, who has 3 fouls, will go off the court. Ball's inbounded. And it's stolen, and let's see if she can go all the way. She will lay it up and in. Nice steal and basket by Alyssa Cantu. 43-18 the score. Lopez tries to throw it to half court. Ball goes to Garcia. Only 6 seconds remaining. Now ball will go in the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it. She's not going to get up a shot. And so we have played one half. It is the 2023 5A by-district girls playoff game between representing District 31 5A, the second place, Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors against the Brownsville Lopez Lady Lobos. They represent District 32 5A, third place. And at the end of the half, it is the Lady Warriors over the Lady Lobos, 43-18. I'm Scott Harrison. This is an MITV sports production.
Registration is open. Registration for the 2023-2024 school year is now open. Visit McAllenISD.org or contact our student outreach team at 956-687-6473 to register. Whether you're a current student or will be new to McAllen ISD, secure your spot in our 3-time A-rated district. McAllen ISD. Greatness starts here.
We're very excited to be here at the McAllen ISD Father and Daughter Dance. It's just a wonderful opportunity for fathers to slow down from their busy days and spend time with their daughters. And there's already a special bond between a father and a daughter, but anytime you can do something special like this and go out and dance and have games and other activities that just bring you that much closer, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and that's just what McAllen ISD is all about. It's about bringing people together, and it's about making sure that everybody understands the importance of loving one another, and especially when it comes to a father and a daughter. So very excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, I'll never be the same. You carry me through the night amidst my restless wandering.
We are about learning.
We are about safe environments.
We are about going the extra mile.
We are about exploring our horizons.
We are about opportunities for all.
We are about excellence.
And here we are. I'm Scott Harrison. We are in the middle of a game of basketball that means a lot, to say the least. It is the beginning of the playoffs. We're in McAllen, Texas, Nikki Rowe High School, and representing 31-5A, the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors. They were second place in their district. Season record 22-10, district record 15-3. And they're taking on the Brownsville Lopez Lady Lobos, third place in District 32-5A, season record 20-15, 13-5 in district, and it's all been Rowe so far as they lead at halftime, 43-18. They led after the first quarter, 20-6, and then they also outscored the Lady Lobos in the second quarter by the score of 23-12, and one of the big players tonight has been Evelyn Valero for Rowe. She averages 14 points a game. She already is past that total. She has a total of 17 points, 6 points in the first quarter, and 11 double digits in the second quarter alone. She scored 11 of Rowe's 23 points. Dee Howard, we mentioned how she struggled free throw shooting for Lopez in the first quarter. She was 1 for 6. A little better in the second quarter. She had half her shots, 3 out of 6. So far in the game, she is 4 out of 12. She's shooting 33% from the free throw line. From the floor, though, hitting some shots. She is the leading scorer for Lopez with 12 points. Sophia Carazelis, she has 6 points. Had a couple field goals, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And Judith Rodriguez, she has 2 for Lopez. Also, Olivia Pavelic, she is in double digits with 10 points for Nikki Rowe. And very quickly, Yulissa Yibra, who sat most of the first half in foul trouble, she has a total of 4 points, picked them up very quickly. She has just scored the first basket of the second half, and now it is a 45-18 lead. Remember, she is averaging 15 points and 10 boards a game, but has had foul problems. 3 of them, 3 personal fouls in the first half. You get 5 in these girls' games, so 2 more and she's out. Emma de la Cruz also has 3 fouls for Rowe, and that foul, by the way, was against Ovelic. That is going to be a foul for her. I believe that's her second. And team's first. Ball is now going to go over to the Lady Warriors. 8 minutes per quarter. Team that wins tonight will go on to the area round. Remember, last year, the Lady Warriors beat Mercedes and advanced to the area round. That shot off the mark by Sila Flores. And back up the court comes Lopez, seeing if they can get something going. Again, 2 players, as we mentioned, for the Lady Warriors in double digits already. That shot put up, no good. Rebound put up again by Christy Garcia, one of their top players, but she has 3 personal fouls, so that has restricted her ability to have her usual strong game of 12 points and 10 boards, though she will go to the free throw line. And bad news, Yebra just picked up her 4th foul. And once again, we've had some technical problems, but we are live right now, so we're glad everybody joined us. We're sorry that we had some earlier problems, but we are now live. And again, the score is 45-18 Lady Warriors over the Lady Lobos, I should say. Second free throw attempt missed by Garcia. And again, it is Nikki Rowe against Brownsville Lopez in the first round of the UIL playoffs, called the by-district round. And the game so far has been dominated by Rowe. And one of the strong players so far has been Evelyn Valero. She just got a basket. She has 19 already in this game, 17 in the first half. And it's just all the way been dominated by the Lady Warriors. You can see that steal right now by Havelic, taking the ball away from behind. She'll dribble it into front court. Pressure at half court on defense by the Lady Warriors has caused many problems tonight for the Lady Lobos. Havelic hitting both inside and outside. She gives the ball now over to Flores. Flores will drop it back to Havelic, and the ball will go back out to Flores. Flores will get the ball over to her teammates. Valero now driving down the baseline and dropping it off and putting it up and just barely missing it was Conroe. Thought that ball was going to go in, but no good. So back on the attack are the Lady Lobos, and they turn it over. Our officials tonight: referee Kelly Moore, umpire 1 Nelson Juarez, and umpire number 2 Michael Vera. Lady Warriors trying to make sure they try to get this game out of reach early. Havelic, as we mentioned, will shoot from either side in the corner on the 3-pointers, but occasionally you'll see her drive to the basket, which is what she did just then, and pick up the foul. And that is going to be against Carrizales. That's her first, team's first. And Havelic, nice form from the free throw line. Had 10 points in the first half. Second free throw, off the mark that time, and it is rebounded by Agatti. Shot put up no good. Fight for the ball, and coming down with it, it was Rowe. They have the ball put up, and we are going to have a foul. Actually, I should say put up by the Lady Lobos, a foul against Nikki Rowe. That is going to be the third against Havelic. So A lot of ladies in foul trouble tonight. Emma de la Cruz has 3. Yulissa Yebra has 3. Free throw attempt is good. So we see Cassandra Gary connects on the three-point play. At the other end, though, answering very quickly is Sila Flores with a basket. And it's now 51-21, 3 minutes into the third quarter. All the way, reverse layup, no good by Carrizales. Back on the attack quickly as they've done all night. Here come the Lady Warriors. They move the ball quickly. Don't mind putting around the perimeter. And Pavelic hits from on top. We've seen her hit shots from the left corner, the right corner, now from the top of the perimeter. And she has at least 14 points tonight, so she's having a very nice game. Carrizales tries to get it over to Garcia. Now back to Carrizales. Carrizales down low. Igatti, who had the three-pointer a moment ago. Ball goes out of bounds on the pass. Turnover to the Lady Warriors. Our coaches tonight, Belbuto Reina, his first year as Lopez head coach. Alejandro Robles in his 5th year. Remember, the Lady Warriors 11-1 at home this year. And down low, shot put up, no good by Valero, but she is going to be going to the foul line. So Valero, senior, really has dominated down low tonight. Let's see how she does from the charity stripe. That is going to be the 4th foul against Dee Howard. She was the leading scorer in the first half with 12 points. First free throw attempt is good. Dee Howard will go off with that 4th foul. Lizette Neola Jr., number 11, will come into the game. So Valero very close to 20 points for this game. Second shot up, and it spins in and out. No good. Rebound by Garcia, and she's tied up that time by Alyssa Cantu. It's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Lopez. Carrizales will inbound it from the basket to our right, and it's knocked out of bounds. Nice job that time by Pavelic. And looks like it was last touched by Lopez. So Pavelic will inbound the ball for her team. Gets it in. Alyssa Conroe, number 10's in there. Shot from the outside, taken, no good. And Lopez will have it, bring it up court. Halfway through the third quarter, 54-21. It's a lead for Nikki Rowe. A lot of pressure on defense. We saw Pavelic knocking away from Carrizales for a moment, but Lopez keeps it under control. Defense not allowing good shots for Lopez. And there is a turnover for a moment by Cantu. Lopez gets it back. Shot put up off the mark by Judith Rodriguez. In transition, nice job. Put up. Did you see that fancy layup? Nice job by Alyssa Cantu, putting it up and in. Good ball control. Show real athleticism on that shot. Substitution. Judith Rodriguez is coming off. I believe Amber Solis will see her first action of the night for Lopez. And stolen away at midcourt. Alyssa Cantu back on the attack. Come the Lady Warriors. Cantu has it. She tries to get it down low to Valero, and there's going to be a foul. All kinds of headaches has the Lady Warriors defense caused the Lady Lobos tonight. Going to be the second foul against Lizette Noyola Jr. Both teams have 3 team fouls, 2:51 remaining in the third quarter. Alyssa Cantu hits the first free throw. And Valero will get a break. Coming into the game is Valentina Saldivar, a sophomore guard. She hit a 3-pointer for her total points in the first half. Second free throw attempt upcoming. It is up and it is good. 58-21 the score. Good crowd here at Nikki Rowe. I believe a boys game will follow. They're about ready to hit district action themselves, or I should say postseason action by district action. Again, so many times, if the ball isn't stolen, it's at least knocked away near half court by the Lady Warriors. Again, ball stolen. Stolen by Emma De La Cruz, gotten down court, and laid up and in by Olivia Pavalik. She really handles the ball well. I mean, you can be amazed by her outside shooting, but her ball control is equally good. So we have a timeout on the court. 60-21 is the score, and we are going to take a break. You are watching live Lady Warriors basketball on MTV Sports.
We are about learning.
We are about safe environments.
We are about going the extra mile.
We are about exploring our horizons.
We are about opportunities for all.
We are about excellence.
Registration is open. Registration for the 2023-2024 school year is now open. Visit McAllenISD.org or contact our student outreach team at 956-687-6473 to register. Whether you're a current student or will be new to McAllen ISD, secure your spot in our 3-time A-rated district. McAllen ISD. Greatness starts here.
And we're back here once again. Of course, the Lady Lobos, they're coming off a tough loss in their final district regular season game to Harlingen South, 44-42, double overtime. Meanwhile, Nikki Rowe, they had lost in overtime in the second to last game of this season to Memorial, 48-46, but beat PSJ North 61-21 in their final game of the regular season. A big victory, and they're heading toward maybe another one tonight. There is a whistle on the floor. They're leading 61-21, 2:05 remaining here in the third quarter of this by-district game. There's going to be a foul against number 2 for Rowe, Olivia Holovic, and that's going to be her fourth. It's going to be her fourth. We mentioned Yulissa Yebra on the bench with, I believe, 3. Coming in right now for Olivia is going to be Caitlin Lopez, so a lot of foul trouble. It is good thing if you're a Lady Warriors fan, they got the big lead. That was a non-shooting foul. That was the 4th against the Lady Warriors in this half. 3 against the Lady Lobos. Now another whistle, another foul. And once again, it is going to be against the Lady Warriors, I believe. Yes, it is. It is going to be against Valentina Saldivar. It is going to be just her second. But a lot of the top scoring players in foul trouble for the Lady Warriors. But one thing you have to look at with this big lead, maybe a good opportunity for some of the other players to get some work, get some playing time. So in a situation maybe later in the playoffs, should the Lady Warriors win tonight, if they have this foul trouble again and it's a closer game, some of the bench players will be ready to go and put in some clutch minutes. Now that's going to be a third foul against Nikki Rowe in about 30 seconds, it seems. That's going to be against Alyssa Cantu, her third. This is going to be a shooting foul this time. And Sofia Carrizales will go to the line. She hits the free throw. We talked about the trouble. They had shooting free throws in the first half. She was 2 for 4 in the first half. So I believe if I've got my stats up to date, she is 4 of 6 from the foul line. And I think she just now has 10 points in the game. So she's gone into double digits, and it's 60-23, a minute 49 remaining here in the third quarter. Lots of fans out here tonight, here in McAllen at Nikki Rowe. Carrizales being double teamed, How many times has the ball just been taken away out of the hands of one of the Lopez players by a member of the home team? That time the steal by Alyssa Cantu. Shot up no good by Saldivar. I should say. She did hit a three-pointer in the first half, and ball is out of bounds. Looks like one of the Lopez players a little shaken up. She's helped up, though, and she looks like she's going to be okay. We're talking about Cassandra Aguirre Sr. Ball is over to Lopez. Got their royal blue uniforms along with the white and gold. Of course, the Warriors in all white with some gold striping and green numerals. Glad to be here tonight. Filling in for Mark May, I'm Scott Harrison. At the other end, ball is underneath, and it's put up and in. That score for Amber Solis. She gets her first 2 points of the night in limited playing time, and it's now 60-25. We are in the final minute of the third quarter. Driving in the lane and fouled this time is going to be Valentina Saldivar. A non-shooting foul. Caitlin Lopez, a senior, will inbound the ball underneath her own basket. And a three-point shot attempted off the mark that time by Alyssa Cantu, but we do have a whistle. Ball will go out of bounds to Lopez. 35-point lead for the Lady Warriors. 60-25. If they win tonight, they'll be 12-1 on their home court. Only loss will have been to Vela. I think it was like 46-42 here earlier this season back in January. At the other end, a fight for the ball. Going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go. Let's see. Is it going to be over to Lopez? I believe so. And they're going to say it's white ball, so again, the arrow may not have been switched over. There was a discussion with the scores table, and I believe it's going to be a white ball. And we are going to have timeout on the court. 25 seconds remaining till the third quarter comes to end, and it is the Lady Warriors over their guests, the Lady Lobos, 60-25. This is an MITV sports production. And we're back on. The timeout has come to an end. 24.9 seconds remaining till the third quarter expires. Lady Warriors will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Pressure applied by the Lady Lobos. Looks like it was intercepted. Was timeout called? All right. Timeout was called. And so, smart move there by the Lady Warriors. They saw the pressure, they couldn't get it in. You can't take the timeouts with you, so they call timeout. And again, Rowe came into this game 23-10, and they were 14-4 in district play. A couple of those losses coming to Vela, which went undefeated in district. Lopez 20-15, 13-6 in district play. And of course, they also had a team that dominated their district this year. That was Brownsville Veterans Memorial. They finished undefeated in district play, 18-0 in 32-5A. I believe they are now, after winning their opening round game in by district last night, they're 29-4 overall. They won last night over Sherryland, 55-28, so they go on to the area round. And of course, the Warriors, they've had a very good season, and now they will inbound the ball. Ball is on the perimeter. Allison Cantu, the point guard, will now drive into the lane, and we do have a whistle. Ball is going to be over to the Lady Warriors. They'll inbound the ball. A foul that time was called against Caravalis, her third, but she gets the turnover and drives down for the basket. She's in double digits scoring. She got whistled for a third foul, but maybe blowing off a little steam, got the turnover, and a last-second shot, no good by the Lady Warriors. We have played 3 quarters of play, and it is the Nikki Rowe, that is Lady Warriors over the Brownsville Lopez Lady Lobos, 60-27. This is an MITV sports production.
We're very excited to be here at the McAllen ISD Father and Daughter Dance. It's just a wonderful opportunity for fathers to slow down from their busy days and spend time with their daughters. And there's already a special bond between a father and a daughter, but you know, anytime you can do something special like this and go out and dance and have games and other activities that just bring you that much closer, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and that's just what McAllen ISD is all about. It's about bringing people together, and it's about making sure that everybody understands the importance of loving one another, and especially when it comes to a father and a daughter. So very excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, I'll never be the same. You carry me.
Well, 3 quarters are in the books. Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe over Brownsville Lopez. Lady Lobos 60-27. Looks like another turnover created by Rowe, Emma De La Cruz, who has 3 fouls, by the way. Trying to steal the ball, but it's still going to be possession of Lopez. And remember, Yelisa Yariba on the bench with 4 fouls. Also Olivia Polovic, I believe she also has 4 fouls for Nikki Rowe. So some of their top players in foul trouble, but they built this big lead, so some of their top players going to be able to get extended rests and not put the team in jeopardy of holding on for this win. That, by the way, was a foul against Cassandra Gaddy, her 5th, actually her 3rd, team 6th. Again, back on the attack are the Lady Warriors, but traveling is whistled against Caitlin Lopez. She's seen some extra minutes tonight with the foul problems. 33-point lead right now for the Lady Warriors. One of the keys obvious for both teams, especially the Lady Warriors. With a lead like this, you don't want to see anybody get injured. And, of course, they move the ball very fast up the court in transition. Will they slow things down here in the 4th quarter? Only time will tell. Obviously, their defense is hounding as always. We saw Sandovar and Cantu double-teaming the ball handler. But a little too aggressive that time, and a foul is called. And this is be against Cantu. The starting point guard now has 4 fouls. She averages 12 points a game. Not a big scoring night for her. Arazales, leading scorer so far for the visitors. It's the first free throw. Dee Howard got off to a big start. Had 12 points at half. But she's been in foul trouble, been on the bench a lot for the Lady Lobos. Turnover that time by the Lady Warriors. So Carrizales is the leading scorer for the visitors. Turnover, ball over to the Lady Warriors. First minute of the 4th quarter. It's been Lady Warriors all the way. De La Cruz gets it back to Ibra, who's come back in the game with the 4 fouls. Puts the shot up, no good. A lot of her baskets come from underneath, but that time hoists up a long one. Out of bounds to Lopez. Alyssa, as we mentioned, averages 15 points and 10 boards a game. Big force inside. Big force outside that time, knocking the ball away out of bounds. All right, Dee Howard, remember she's had limited trouble, or limited time, I should say, being in foul trouble. She comes back on the court. Amber Solis goes off. Also going off, Lizette Nola Jr. And back on is Judith Rodriguez, a senior. And trying to steal the ball away, trying to get it. Good hustle by Alyssa Cantu. Knocked the ball away at half court. Tried to race it down toward the basket, maybe get a layup. Couldn't quite get there in time. Lost the track meet to the basketball. It went out. Back over to the Lady Lobos. Just about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Carrizales, wild shot off the basket. Yebra with the rebound. Leading the attack into the front court. And that shot off the rim, no good by Cantu. But Yariba has the ball back. Back on the attack on the Lady Warriors. She's going to try another three-pointer. Banks it in. Did she call that one? I'm asking my crew, did she call that one? She made it in. I think she called that one off the glass. We'll have to ask her after the game. So it's now 63-28. 5:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fun for the Lady Warrior fans. And that time, fun for Judith Rodriguez as she hits the basket. Her first three-pointer of the night, had 2 points in the first half. She has a total of 5. And that time, Yariba misses the shot. There's going to be a foul. Ball out of bounds, it looks like, to Lopez, or no, I guess it's going to be shooting now because of being in the bonus. Coming in right now for Rowe. Nayela Sadeo, a senior guard. She has seen her first action of the night. Comes in for Alyssa Cantu. Oh, okay. All right. We just got word that Ulyssa got charged with a foul. Yariba has 5 fouls, so she's out. She's out of the game. And that is why Cadillo just came in. Dee Howard at the line. Hits the first free throw, but Yebra didn't play that much tonight because of foul problems, but just seeing her for the time I did tonight, very impressed with her effort. And she'll be a force later here in the playoffs. All right, we're going to have another substitution, I believe. Looks like Ashley Garcia may see her first action of the night. I'm not sure if she's going to be allowed to come in or not. She is a junior forward. All right. So she'll be in now. And Dee Howard, again, who struggled at the line. I think she was 1 for 6 in the first half. This is that time. Rebounded by Allison Conrose in the game. She is a junior forward. Again, at this point, just want to execute well if you're a Lady Warriors fan. Maybe get a lot of people in there, get everybody some playing time. And again, we're kind of bringing the ball out, going to run some clock. Thought that might happen at this point. We'll see when they decide to finally go for a shot. Reminds me of that old North Carolina offense, right? The 4 corners. But they're doing some nice ball handling. De La Cruz with it right now. Working the ball lower and lower. That time Allison Conroe looked like she might go for it, but they got the ball back out once again. This time starting to drive for the lane is Lopez. She'll kick it out. No doubt who's going to win tonight. Just a matter of the final score. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. I went to see the Harlem Globetrotters earlier this week. Kind of reminds me of that, the ball handling. All right. Driving for a moment was Lopez. Now back out. This time finally putting it up and missing it was Emma de la Cruz. Carrizales gets it, and back on the attack comes the Lady Lobos, and Rodriguez misses the shot, but I believe it was rebounded by Garcia up and in. So we are going to have timeout on the court. We have 3:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and the score is 63-33. It's in favor of the Lady Warriors over the Lady Lobos. You're watching this streaming live on MITV Sports.
We are about learning.
We are about safe environments.
We are about going the extra mile.
We're about exploring our horizons.
We are about opportunities for all.
We are about excellence.
And we are live once again. 63-33, 30-point lead right now for the Lady Warriors in by-district action. Ball goes out of bounds. Pass intended for Ashley Garcia. Couldn't quite handle it at the baseline, so ball will go back over to Lopez. And they will bring the ball up. Carrizales working the point. Sophia. She puts the ball up. Three-pointer is good. She has about 16 points tonight. And now another turnover. Judith Rodriguez has it. Maybe with the younger squad, we see the Lady Warriors jumping back on defense. And that was another long shot, I believe, Carrizales. And so back-to-back three-pointers are made. That was as many points as they had in the whole first quarter. They had 6 points in the first quarter, and they just did that in 30 seconds. Not trying to make fun of them, I'm just saying how things can change. All right, especially in the fourth quarter when you're behind and the defense drops off and a lot of subs are in. But one thing I got to say, and I'm giving the Lobos credit, they're not giving up. There is a foul now. And at the line, foul shot put up and good. I believe that's Elizabeth Ruiz, and a junior forward. The second shot put up, off the rim, no good. Actually, that was Pavelic. I thought that she was done for the night, but she's actually back in. So that was Olivia, not number 12, number 2. And she went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She's got 4 fouls, but getting a little action at the end. That shot no good by Rodriguez. Top of the perimeter. Ball is out of bounds. And going to be a foul. So, going to the line to shoot. Pavelic. That is going to be the 4th foul on Cassandra Agatti, a senior guard. Pavelic was in double-digit scoring in the first half. As we mentioned, a nice arch on the shot. And I give Valbutarena his first year at Lopez. That shot good too. I got to give him credit. He's kept his young ladies fighting all the way. Pavelic will go out this time finally. And now Elizabeth Ruiz will see her first action of the night. I put her in there a little prematurely, but the junior forward is going to see some action. And that shot off the mark, three-pointer by Rodriguez, but it's rebounded by Agatti. Back over to Rodriguez. Carrizales this time misses on the three-pointer. Christy Garcia battles and is finally fouled underneath. Looks like the foul's going to be against Yulisa Ray, also into the ball game, a senior center. So the bench has been cleared for the Lady Warriors, everybody getting a chance. That will be her first foul. 9th team foul. One more and double bonus time for the visitors. Christy Garcia hits the foul shot. We mentioned she averages 12 points and 10 boards a game. Her time was limited tonight by fouls, but making the most of it now. Down to a 25-point lead. It was 30 a little while ago. 66-41. Lady Warriors, and Carrizales is going to commit a foul against Ruiz. Ruiz will be going to the foul line. So Rowe is going to improve their record to 24-10 for the year. Again, we mentioned they were 14-4 in district play. Lopez will end the season at 20-16. They were 13-6 in district. Carrizales comes off, gets a nice hand from the fans. Both teams liked her. She played a nice game tonight. Lizette Noyola Jr. is in there. At the line is Ruiz. That spins out, but the rebound shot is put up and in by Lindsay Lopez. She is a junior center, and her name is Lindsay, but she spells her first name Lynneze. Most unique spelling of Lindsay I've ever seen. Noyola will get the layup. 69-43. Both teams have 9 team fouls. It's good to see everybody getting a chance. Turnover. Goes over to the visiting team. No good on the shot by Garcia. Rebounded by Ray. Back on the attack comes the Lady Warriors. Nice to be able to say everybody's name tonight, just about. Dee Howard, of course, still in there, one of the starters, and she knocks that ball away. Still possession of Rowe. Ruiz will inbound the ball. Not sure who Lady Warriors will play next. Going to be a whistle. Ball going over to Lopez. Noyola will inbound the ball in front of her own bench. Gives it to Agatti. Now around the perimeter to Rodriguez, off the mark. Rebounded by Agatti. Rodriguez with it again. This time, turnaround in the lane is no good by Christy Garcia. And coming down with the ball is Ashley Garcia. A battle of the Garcias with under 1 minute remaining here in regulation, and we have a whistle. And I want to thank my crew tonight, battling through some technical problems, have done a great job. Real Ramos, who I even remember from my days of when I broadcast Wesco Sports. Him, like me, works for both programs, Kay West and also for McAllen ISD. Shot missed at that end. Also, Roy Gonzalez kept everything under control, even when we had some problems, doing a great job streaming. And also Victoria Alvarado doing our graphics tonight. Want to thank them for their good work. Agatti misses the shot with the ball. A steal now by Noyola, puts it up in a whistle. So great job by our crew. And I want to thank Mark May for the opportunity to do this broadcast tonight. Maybe get another chance if there is the opportunity, if maybe some multiple games are going on. Mark, of course, we do the Vipers games together. Rio Grande Valley Vipers, the G League. He is the play-by-play voice. I'm the analyst. Mark, great to work with and always good to listen to on broadcast. Noyola misses the shot. 69-43 the score. Next shot up, it is good. And of course, Warriors motto, Warriors now, Warriors forever. Lived up to it tonight. Final 10 seconds of the game. Ball is stolen. Shot put up, banked off the glass. Nice job by Judith Rodriguez. And that is going to be it. Game is over. The Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe, they are victorious over the Lady Lobos of Brownsville Lopez. So we will see the Lady Warriors for the second year in a row. Last year they defeated Mercedes to move on to the area round as they defeat their opponent on their home court here to win the by-district round. Again, 5A by-district action and a big victory by the Lady Warriors. we're glad you all were aboard with us tonight for this live broadcast. We've enjoyed doing it. Be safe. Details will be coming up about the next game for the Lady Warriors. You've been watching this broadcast as part of an MITV sports production. Good night. Be safe, everybody.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen the effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to.